at 7:43 at KNEB. It's time for today's News Extra, brought to you by First State Bank. Here's Kevin Mooney.
Thank you, Dennis. Good morning, everyone. We have several guests in today. We have Crystal Ritterbush, who is the adult sponsor for the Just Kidding Around 4-H Club. And also we have Bailey Imel. She's a sophomore at Scottsbluff High School. She's president of the club. And Jeff Greenwald is here, director of the Cancer Center up at the Regional West Medical Center. And all three of these people are doing an activity that they have something in common this weekend. And it's kind of a fundraiser for the 4-H Club and a fundraiser also for Festival of Hope. So, Crystal, why don't I let you just start it out. This is on Saturday over at the Scottsbluff Event Center, right?
Yes, thank you, Kevin. On Saturday, January 19th from 11 to 2, we're having a fundraiser for Just Kidding Around and the Festival of Hope. We're going to be doing a soup luncheon. We're also going to be doing a silent auction, a cancer walk, and somewhat of a bake sale. What we're going to have is some chili, we're going to have some chicken noodle soup, and our kids have voted that 50% of the proceeds that we make that day are going to go to the Festival of Hope.
Well, that's great. That's fantastic. So, Bailey, what made you guys decide that 50% of the proceeds should go to the Festival of Hope?
Well, we felt like it was a really good organization that the money just really needed to go to. And honestly, we don't need all of that money for our club, so.
So you just chose an organization and said the Festival of Hope is what you want to do it
Yep.
for, huh? All right, now all this stuff is going to happen inside the Scottsbluff County Event Center, right? The Cancer Walk and the sale of the auction items and all those things.
Yes, that's right. The 4-H and Scottsbluff County Fairgrounds have graciously given us the entire Mitchell Event Center for the day. So we're going to have one spot that's set up for the Cancer Walk, another spot that's set up for the bake sale, and then the soup luncheon. We're going to serve out of the big area where they normally serve the food out of for events.
That's great. And for 3 hours, and is there any what's the cost for this?
We're going to charge $5 per bowl of soup. With that bowl of soup, you're going to get crackers. We have onions and shredded cheese for the chili. We have a vegetable tray. You'll get a dessert, which is either a brownie or a cookie, and we have some homemade cornbread muffins that are coming our way. We also are going to be charging $5 a bag for the Cancer Walk. The Cancer Walk comes from when I was a kid. We would spend a couple of dollars and buy a bag and decorate that bag with our survivor's name or the name of whoever had passed on from cancer. And we'd set those in a circle and we walk around them, and we call it our little circle of memories so we can pay homage to those people.
All right, very good. Plus, you guys looks like you need some funding help as well. You looking for what type of things do you guys need to buy?
We are going to be putting money towards our new PA system. We are also one of the sponsors of the Matthew Project that feeds people that can't afford to feed themselves out of the Matthew Project van that travels around. We do that the 5th Tuesday of every month. So this is to go towards some of the money that we put for the food for that. Also fair supplies and educational opportunities for our kids.
All right. Now you have quite a few kids in this group, huh?
Yes. Last year we averaged around 5. We're up to 50 this year.
50. So you've moved up quite a bit.
Yes.
So what's the reason for the big increase?
We have new leaders that know more about different animals, so we can do more than just goats or lambs or horses. We do the spectrum of the whole animal kingdom virtually during the fair time. So, and we do community service activities, which is really important for the kids in the community. They see that we are out in the community doing things actively all the time, so they want to be a part of that.
All right. Before we get over here to Jeff, let me get back to Bailey here real quick. You're a sophomore at Scottsbluff High School. You have now 50. How much? It's got to be a lot more fun to have more kids in this club than you had before, right?
Oh yeah, it's great because I mean we have all these little kids, and I ask for someone, make a motion, and they kind of stumble over the words at first, and it's really funny. I get a different answer every time.
Yeah, so it's nice to have more in it, and do you have more kids probably your age now in this than you had before?
Yeah, there's a couple more. A lot of them are the younger siblings though, because quite a few of the older siblings have moved on now to college or different projects and clubs. So.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. And tell us how you participate at the fair. I'm sure you have a lot of animals that you show, right?
At the fair, usually I do horses and chickens, and I show my cat to his great displeasure.
Yeah.
And I help out with everyone's other projects. I help out the kids with goats when they're running around trying to show their other animals, like their sheep or their pigs. I help them prepare for the shows. So.
Yeah. All right. Very good. All right, let's talk to Jeff here real quick. You must have been pretty excited when you found out the kids decided to pick the Festival of Hope as the organization they wanted to help out.
Yeah, certainly it is a huge benefit to our group, and we're seeing it more and more. And I think it's a testament to the people of the community, how they're always looking for community involvement, and we're certainly lucky that they've chosen Festival of Hope this time around to help us out, because we can certainly put that money to good use for the cancer patients in our community that need some extra assistance.
Yeah, and for folks that don't know, just in case you've been behind a rock or whatever, but there's new people in town that go, okay, what is the Festival of Hope? So why don't you describe what it is?
Festival of Hope was started a little over 10 years ago. It basically helps cancer patients of our area, and that area extends pretty far, with non-medical expenses. So if someone needs help with their car payment for the month, rent, other miscellaneous items, those are the kind of things that we're really looking to help people with. And last year I think we again gave out about $160,000 to people of our community. So if people need assistance, check out our website, www.festivalofhope.net, or call the Cancer Treatment Center at Regional West at 630-1535 and ask for Carol Diffendaffer. She's the best one to put everybody in touch with getting some of the minimal forms that we need to have you fill out, but can help get you the quickest access to that money should you need it.
Yeah, of course you guys have had a big year with what Roger Frank did with the car over in Vegas and everything. You've had a pretty good year of fundraising. Yeah,
between our event, between the Sammy Kershaw concert, between what Roger did for us, and frankly what groups like the 4-H clubs and just Scottsbluff High School. I mean, there's very few, it seems, clubs or activities in this area that don't select Festival of Hope as at least one of the benefactors of whatever fundraiser they're doing. So community support's been tremendous.
Yeah. Okay. All right, Crystal. We got a lot of sponsors here. I guess first of all, you mentioned you have several auction items, and I imagine these are some of the sponsors that have given auction items for you guys for your silent auction, right?
They are. We have everything from jewelry to movie passes, car washes. We have gift certificates for food. Subway is donating a party sub with the Super Bowl coming in just a couple of weeks. They thought that'd be an awesome opportunity.
It'd been a lot better if something happened on Sunday that'd been different, but that's okay.
We're still mourning the loss. It's okay. You guys here at KNEB have been wonderful about letting us, putting us on the community calendar and having us here this morning. The newspapers had a little blurb in there. Walmart and Panhandle Co-op, Fresh Foods has donated some of the groceries. The Skyport Lounge has also donated some of the soups. Taco John's. There's just tons. The outpouring has been absolutely wonderful. We really appreciate it.
Well, that's great. And a lot of these businesses, it's just wonderful that they donate, and they're always asked, and they usually come through for you.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
That's great. All right. Once again, describe when it is and where, and we'll try to get some people there on Saturday.
All right. Well, the first annual Just Kidding Around Soup Luncheon is going to be Saturday, January 19th from 11 to 2. We're going to be out at the Mitchell Event Center. $5 for a plate, $5 to buy a bag for the Cancer Walk, and we'll have lots of fun activities.
All right. Very good. Well, we appreciate it very much, Crystal Ritterbush and Bailey Imel and Jeff Greenwald for coming in and talking about the activity. Appreciate it very much.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.